This is our vlog.
It's the first one.
Yeah, we just started to make it.
Because we're cool.
It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Basically.
So you guys should be super excited.
We are.
I'm AJ.
And I'm Ian.
And we are pretty pumped. I got a text message.
AJ has a friend. AJ has a friend. So yeah.
We've never done this before, so this is gonna be our first try, and it's gonna be interesting. So hopefully you guys will
Be ready for some terrible editing, basically.
We're gonna do the 5 facts thing that many people seem to have done over the years, and I'm sure we're lagging about a year behind everybody.
I think so.
But that way you guys can get to know us kind of, and it'll be sweet. So, fact number 1, and we know it is backwards. Is it
It's better that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's backwards.
My fact number 1 is my favorite game is Scrabble. I am awesome at it. And actually that is a lie, but I lose a lot. But I still enjoy it a lot. It makes me feel really smart when I get good words. And quail is my favorite winning word because it's a Q.
How many points do you get for a Q?
Like a lot more than normal, like 12 or something.
Really? I
Something
think, don't
ridiculous.
U's get a lot more too?
I don't think U's because it's a vowel.
No.
But like X's, Z's, W's, the obscure letters.
I would be terrible. I'm a terrible speller, which is actually
You read
my
the dictionary.
fact number 1 is that I am a terrible, terrible, terrible speller. And I actually, when writing like papers and things, get out my cell phone and like T9 it so that I can see if it's a real word, basically.
I hate T9ing it though, because then if you can't spell it, then you don't know how to spell
Yeah,
it.
that's true. I mean, I have to like get a little help here and there.
It's always a pain.
Yes.
Spelling. Fact number 2. I have a fish. And his name is Kim. He's named after my favorite character on Intervention, which is kind of another fact. It's one of my favorite shows. It's really
I don't
super
know if you can
interesting.
consider them characters on Intervention because they're real people.
That's my fish! Other side. There you go. Oh, fishy! And I talk to him in baby voices when I feed him. And he loves it, and he loves me. And I love him.
Indeed. I had a fish once, and his name was Marvin, and by once I mean like just a couple of weeks ago, and he died, unfortunately. It was a sad story. We had a funeral for him in the bathroom, and we flushed him, and then the bathroom toilets are super powerful, and he like shot up and then bobbled around a little bit and then fell back down, and it was kind of weird and sad. And
Did you cry?
No. I was really sad that when it happened, but I got over it, I guess. I mean, I wasn't very attached. He only lived a week.
Mine's been kicking for a while.
No, that's because you bought a real fish. I want a fish in a play till you win carnival.
Woo!
Yeah, and I like picked the weakest, littlest one because I thought he was cute. Anyway, my fact number 2, I'm terrible at this, is that for 4-ish years now I've had my black belt. And before that I was in karate for like 11-ish years. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really feel like counting, but yes, basically.
And in my cultural tourism class earlier this week, we talked about how if you're a black belt and you get in a fight with someone, you can be charged with assault with a deadly weapon or something. Attempted manslaughter. Because you can like kill people and shit.
These hands are weapons!
Ah! Anyways, fact number 3! I like documentaries more so than normal movies. I don't know why, but it makes me feel educated. Probably because I'm getting educated. But I love them. And recently I've watched The Bridge, American Blackout, Corporation.
You never invite me to watch these with you.
Religulous. That was a good one.
I wanted to see Religulous.
Religulous is pretty good. It's funny.
That. Because I've heard lots of differing views from people with different religions, and like both sides think it's funny, but for different reasons. I don't know.
Yeah. It just depends on how you look at it.
I want to see
Perspective
it real bad.
Yeah, I recommend it. So documentaries are sweet. End of that story.
Number 3 for me, that's a cool 3, is that I love sushi. It's delicious, and some people think it's gross because it's like uncooked fish, but I mean, it's like cleanly uncooked fish, and you can get some that's vegetarian. So yeah.
Like California rolls?
Yeah.
And they're super tasty.
Just vegetables and rice and like seaweed, whatever. It's delicious.
I'm a kind of vegetarian. I'm a pescatarian. aka eat fish so I can eat sushi.
Would you like to explain to everyone why you're a pescatarian?
Sure.
Frankly.
Basically, I'm pescatarian because if you took all the grain that is fed to animals and fed it to people, poverty could be eliminated, and that's one of the things I'm very interested in, is poverty and hungry people and poor people, and I want to work in that field when I get old.
Yes, oldness.
Woo!
Okay.
So that's that. 4. My fact number 4 is I have an ass too.
What's an ass to?
An ass too, actually, is a sweet thing. It is a tattoo on your ass. So I have a tattoo on my butt.
And that was a quote from Urban Dictionary, by the way?
Yes.
You should look it up.
It's right on the top of my ass, and it is the Loch Ness Monster.
But not an intense Loch Ness monster.
He's a little doodly one.
Yeah. I was
And
afraid that it was going to be, like, scary and such.
He's pretty sweet, though. Nessie is like my BFF, and I definitely believe in the Loch Ness Monster. It's a real thing.
Okay, moving on. Fact number 4 for Ian is that I am a Clue champion. As far back as I can remember, I haven't lost at the game of Clue because I have this intense strategy on how to win, which I don't tell anyone because it rocks.
Our Clue boxes out there, we should play. We should.
I'm also always Miss Scarlet, like, always.
Are you one of those that has to be that one thing?
No, I mean, I guess I could be someone else, but
You
no
like
one
to
else
be?
in my family ever wants to be.
But everyone
She's
does because
kind
she's
of
a
a whore.
slut. Yeah.
I don't know, apparently people in my family don't like whores.
Do you have like a Monopoly piece that you have to be?
No, I don't play Monopoly because it takes too long.
But it's so much fun.
It takes like a day and a half to play.
We played in economics.
We played in
I
my
won.
business class, and that was our final.
It's probably the
Played
sweetest
Monopoly.
final ever.
Basically.
5. My fact number 5 is in the 3rd grade I learned sign language, and by sign language I mean the alphabet. A, B, C, D, you can't see it, E, F, G, etc. So since then I've had this weird habit of signing, like my hand will just be by my side while I'm walking, and I sign what I'm thinking. So I'll
That's
spell it
intense.
all out. And I do it really fast and slurred, so I'm pretty sure even if you knew sign language you couldn't be able to see it.
I've never
Um,
noticed you doing that before.
I don't do it as often anymore. Maybe I'll pick it up again.
You should. And then I'm going to learn it and then be able to read what you're saying about me.
And then you can like read my mind.
Oh, awesome.
Mind reader.
Fact number 5 is that I used to watch the show Biker Mice from Mars with my brother every day after school, and it was awesome. And then I YouTubed it a couple of months ago, and it's a horrid, horrid show. There's no plot line. The animation is terrible, and the voices are terrible, and I only watched one episode because it made me sad, and I wanted to remember it from my childhood as being, like, awesome, so I stopped. But I heard recently that they're coming out with a new one, like a remix one, so maybe I'll watch that. I don't know. Apparently, okay, so
second
it, like,
edition?
bombed in America after a while because it was terrible acting and terrible plot lines. They sent it over to Europe and remade it, and then it was, like, a huge hit there. And so then they're bringing it back to America
To try and like get it in
and
again.
trying to get it in there again, but they're gonna like remake it a little bit again, so it's not like all European-ish.
Because us Americans are against the Europeans.
Basically. That's not our opinion, by the way. Woo, Europe.
Yay! So another thing about us both is prepositions, man.
Absolutely.
Like when people ask, hey, where are you at?
Preposition Street,
Perfect answer. Because you're not supposed to end a sentence with prepositions.
which would be at.
And other 4, is 4 one?
I think 4 is, and 2. I can't think
Bad
of any other ones.
idea.
Whatever. You can tell when someone says them, though.
Yeah, grammar's sweet.
And I taught AJ that.
Yeah.
And I was taught by someone else because they constantly made fun of me for saying it and basically trained me not to.
So I think that's our cue to leave because we are so ridiculous.
Basically. Adios.